Hey guys, it's the Chad, your C10 truck nerd. Well, we're getting ready to kick off our second annual ICT Truck Gathering here in Wichita. And if you don't know what ICT Trucks is, and when I say this ICT, it's an abbreviation for Wichita because airports can't start with a K or a W, so they were left with ICT. And you're probably pretty familiar with ICT Billet. Well, that's right here in Wichita, Kansas. So we're gonna eat a little bit of lunch, check out a bunch of trucks, and have a lot of fun. So here's our wonderful hosts, Dwayne and Mary Kay. Thanks for putting this on today.
Our pleasure, man.
Yeah, this is quite the event that we're trying to kick off here, and Dwayne's got a killer shop here. So Dwayne actually built my first shop.
That was a long time ago.
That was back when we were kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting ready to have some lunch and then check out a bunch of trucks. Now, how cool is that? We got a pretty good turnout today. Helps it's beautiful outside too. So here's John's 86 Chevy, and this thing's gorgeous. And then back behind it here we got Jim's green stepper, which I love. You know, it's green, so beautiful truck. So the ICT Truck Club, it's all about the trucks. You know, everybody knows that I love my C10s, but this is for anybody, you know, new trucks, old trucks, you know, junk or 100,000 bucks. We're all here to help each other. We try to stay really active in this group. You know, if somebody needs help dropping a transmission or throwing in a small block, that's what we're here to do, to keep everybody kind of in check and to stay motivated out there. So we encourage all of you guys to go out there and do this in your own communities. Even the UPS guys here. Nice truck. So this is how the truck gatherings work. I had brought a bunch of used parts to sell, sold some manifolds, and then I turned around and bought a whole bunch of stuff. I had to move the booster seats to jam them in here, so yep, I got a problem. All right, so I'm here with the Chris's with ICT Trucks, and thank you guys for putting this gathering together today. And why don't you guys just tell us how this kind of all began?
We were looking for something to get together and have a way to build our trucks by people helping each other and sharing knowledge and making it more of a group thing than just trying to be the one guy in the garage trying to get it done by himself.
That's a big thing with a lot of the C10 clubs and a lot of groups out there. A lot of people in the groups, what we're trying to really get really active out there, where we can get people to come over on the weekends and help us and get out and do some cruises and stuff, you know, and it's just not exclusive. I love my C10s and all that, but this is everybody from, you know, high-end trucks to high school budget trucks to, you know, classics, new, whatever models. It may be. I'm driving my Ford today to this gathering, which I couldn't do if it was a C10 party. So
we have everything, and we appreciate everybody coming out and basically, you know, just getting together, because that's the hardest thing to do nowadays, is get people to actually come and want to put some time in and help you out. And you know, but so you can also reciprocate and help the next guy, and it makes it a lot easier to get something done, as opposed to like me and him just sitting in our garage by ourselves. So
yeah, well, I think it's cool because you guys both have teenagers and all that too, and that's the big thing, is getting the younger generation motivated to keep this up, because if we don't continue to get them interested in this, there's not going to be any hot rodding anymore. You know, everything's kind of going to EVs and everything else, which makes me want to puke, but you know, it is what it is. But I think it is really cool to get the neighbor kids out doing stuff, and you know, just anybody that wants to be a part that has a truck can come out and work with us.
You know, growing up, you would see your dad and, you know, his friends working in the garage, and you know, and now that we're old enough, now we're the dads, and you know, and hopefully these kids see us working in the garage and you know, get involved, and you know, just passing it down generation to generation is cool and all that. But yeah, like Chris said, we're trying to build a big community, and like-minded people to help each other work on these things, and keep them running, keep them on the streets. So.
Well, heck yeah. So we encourage all you guys out there to go through and start your own truck clubs, and all over the United States. You know, we have a lot of fun, and it's just something to do, especially if you don't know what you're doing and getting new into the hot rodding scene and all that. A lot of guys here to help. Everybody specializes in different ways out here too, so it is nice to have that network of buddies. So we appreciate you guys starting the club and getting this gathering together. I know we had a lot of fun today. I think we had 30-35 trucks or so coming through today, so that was really cool.
That was awesome.
Well, thanks.
Appreciate everybody.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks.
Oh, you didn't hit record. No, I'm just kidding.
The screen.
Thanks to the Trucks for hosting this. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Little things I'd like to talk about. First, it'd be really cool if everybody show up to and take over a show like this. You know, all these trucks rolling in. It'd be so cool to just, I don't know, 20 trucks, 30 trucks. That's our dream with this group. Just get more participation.
Basically, we just want more interaction. Like if you guys are doing something to your truck, feel free to throw it on the page. You know, we want to see what everybody's doing. We want everybody to be more active.
Even if it's just showing up, drinking a beer and just talking truck while we're working on something, whatever, you know.
Yeah,
that's what we wanted, more camaraderie, more, you know, friendship. I know it's hard to build these trucks with one guy, you know. One guy can't do it all.
Yeah, if you got a project and you're wanting something done, you know, throw it up on the page and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be pulling the bed off my truck. Can you guys come help me out? And for sure, I mean, a couple of us will come show up. We've done it like 4 or 5 times now.
Yeah.
Still screw it up, right?
Yeah.
Right with me watching right here. Well, that's going to do it for the second annual ICT Truck Gathering, and man, that was a great day. Got to go through and meet a lot of new faces, checked out some really cool trucks, ate way too much food, and probably best of all, I've got a backseat full of 67 to 72 truck parts that I absolutely didn't need, but you know, I'm a truck hoarder and that's what I do. Well, big shout out to Dwayne and Mary Kay for hosting the gathering today. Put in a lot of hard work to make this happen, but you know, that's what these truck clubs are all about, is just the community. Well, if you guys haven't, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out my other 67 to 72 videos. Well, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.